Let's get one thing straight. The world is going to throw everything at you. Poverty, betrayal, pain, heartbreak. It's going to hit you hard, knock you down, and laugh while you struggle to get back up. The question is, are you going to let it? Are you going to let your circumstances, your pain, your hardships define who you are? Or are you going to rise above it, defy the odds, and show the world that you are more than your circumstances? You see, the truth is, most people get crushed by their circumstances. They let their hardships turn them into victims. They let the pain define every part of them until they can't even recognize who they used to be. They wear their suffering like a badge of honor, using it as an excuse for why they never achieved anything, why they never went after their dreams. But not you. Not if you want to be something more. Not if you're ready to embrace what I'm about to tell you. Life isn't fair. Yeah, you've heard that before. But let it sink in. Life isn't fair. It doesn't care where you came from, what you've been through, or how hard you've had it. Life is indifferent to your suffering. It's going to keep moving, keep hitting, keep testing you, whether you're ready or not. So the real question isn't why this is happening to you. The real question is, what are you going to do about it? Circumstances are nothing but a test. They're designed to break you, to push you to the edge, to make you feel like there's no way out. But that's where the real magic happens. When you're standing at that edge, when the whole world expects you to fall, but you choose to take a step forward instead. You make the choice to rise above it all. You refuse to let your circumstances define who you are. Because deep down, you know you're bigger than whatever life is throwing at you. You see, circumstances are temporary. Yeah, it doesn't feel that way when you're in the thick of it, when everything seems to be falling apart, when every door slams shut in your face. But nothing is permanent. Not your pain, not your struggles, not your setbacks. What is permanent, though, is who you choose to be despite all of that. How you respond, how you rise, how you refuse to let those temporary moments of defeat dictate the rest of your life. That's what defines you. You've been handed a bad deck of cards? So what? Plenty of people have. But it's not the hand you're dealt that matters. It's how you play it. The world is full of people who've been through worse and came out stronger. And you know why? Because they didn't let their circumstances define them. They didn't play the victim, didn't wallow in self-pity, didn't blame the universe for their problems. They saw their circumstances for what they were. Fuel. Yeah, that's right, fuel. Your pain? Fuel. Your failures? Fuel. Every time someone counted you out, every time you got knocked down, every time life spat in your face, that's fuel for the fire you're building inside. And when you use that fire the right way, there's nothing you can't burn through. You turn your circumstances into a weapon, into the driving force that pushes you harder, faster, further than you ever thought possible. But here's the thing. Most people are too busy feeling sorry for themselves to see it that way. They let their pain control them, let their failures paralyze them. They get stuck in the mindset of I can't because, I'm not good enough because, excuses. Excuses wrapped in self-doubt. And it's killing their potential. Don't let that be you. Don't let your circumstances wrap chains around your mind. Let me tell you something. You are not your circumstances. You are not your past, not your mistakes, not the betrayals, the heartbreaks, the hardships. You are what you choose to be in spite of all that. You get to decide who you are. You get to write your own story. And if you've been letting your circumstances define you up until now, well, it's time to take the pen back. People will look at your life, they'll see your struggles, and they'll write you off. Oh, they'll never make it. They've been through too much. They're too broken, too damaged, too stuck in their situation. They'll put you in a box, label you, limit you. But those people, they don't know a damn thing about what you're capable of. Because your power doesn't come from living an easy life. It doesn't come from never facing hardship, from never knowing pain. Your power comes from everything you've survived. Your strength comes from every battle you fought, every time you got back up when life tried to break you. Your resilience comes from refusing to let your circumstances be the end of your story. There's something you need to understand. You have control. Maybe not over what happens to you, maybe not over the pain life throws your way, but you have control over how you respond. You have control over what you do next. Your circumstances might be ugly, they might be unfair, but you don't have to let them define you. In fact, you can turn them into the very thing that propels you forward. You want to know how you truly beat your circumstances. By refusing to be a victim. By standing tall in the face of adversity and saying, "You will not break me. You will not define me. I decide who I am." And then you prove it. Every single day, you prove it by getting up and doing the work. By refusing to let the world's expectations limit you. By pushing forward even when everything is telling you to quit. When you do that, when you refuse to let your circumstances define you, you become unstoppable. The pain, the setbacks, the failures, they can't hold you down because you've already decided they won't. You've already chosen to be bigger than them. You've already chosen to rise above. You want people to remember you? Don't let them remember you as the person who got stuck, who let their circumstances swallow them whole. Let them remember you as the one who fought back, who rose out of the ashes of their circumstances like a phoenix. Let them remember you as the one who defied the odds, who turned their pain into strength, who didn't let the world's harshness dim their fire. So don't let your circumstances define you. Let them be the fire that forges you into something greater. Let them be the stepping stones on your path to greatness. Because at the end of the day, it's not what happens to you that matters. It's what you do about it. You are not your circumstances. You are the warrior who rises above them. And once you realize that, once you live by that truth, nothing in this world can stop you.